Unprecedented trail cam footage that shouldn't have been seen. Have you ever wondered what roams in the forest when no one is looking? Do you dare to delve into the unknown? We've got our hands on some unprecedented trail cam footage that simply shouldn't have been seen. Stick around as we unravel chilling encounters featuring a mysterious humanoid figure that'll make your spine shudder, and an unnerving vision of what some are claiming to be the devil itself. This is unlike anything you've ever seen. It's unsettling, it's bizarre, and it's coming right up. Trust us, you don't want to miss this. In July of this year, a man called Douglas Windsor McCloney III from Kentucky shared a terrifying video he had taken on a security camera outside his home on Facebook. McCloney stated in the video's caption that he just examined his surveillance footage and was horrified to find a gaunt, glowing humanoid creature haunting his front yard. One Twitter user claimed to have observed a pale humanoid figure racing over her neighbor's lawn, while another claimed to have seen such a being vanish into a nearby forested area. When news sources began covering McCloney's tape, locals throughout Kentucky began sharing their encounters with similar critters. However, that's even as crazy as the mysterious humanoid figure that we've got in the next clip. A new clip that is only 30 seconds long and originates from the state of Jharkhand in India has recently become popular because it appears to show a humanoid figure throwing down the die of the road in the dark when there is no light present. The footage was captured by a group of motorcyclists who were making their way along a lonely road in the region where they decided to have their cameras on hand, just in case. Ever seen an elk? A vehicle tire? Well, that we've got in the next clip. For this particular Colorado elk, the object in question was a 20-pound vehicle tire. The initial image of the elk's one-of-a-kind sense of style was recorded on a trail camera in the year 2019. And ever since then, environmentalists have been amazed by the elk's dedication to environmentally friendly fashion. If you found that one crazy, do not miss this one. The photograph of a young girl having fun in the woods near Route 74 in Cambridge was taken by a trail camera and rapidly became quite popular on social media, capturing the attention of people located throughout the city. The local police have been making efforts to determine the identity of the girl, but they have not yet received any information about her. The top officer has never encountered anything remotely similar to this in his whole career. Hold tight because our next clip is kind of creepy. Eyewitnesses claim that a large number of people witnessed the nun dancing with a skeleton, and that she even had a skeleton of a dog accompanying them during her performance. The last time we checked, nuns aren't meant to dance with skulls and skeletons, so visiting this site in person must have seemed like something out of a bad dream, or a lucid dream. A trail camera placed next to the historic Hull General Cemetery on Spring Bank in England captured this surreal scene for posterity. That was scary. However, our next clip might shock you as well. The true nature of this mysterious being remains a topic of great speculation. Opinions vary, with some suggesting it resembles a goblin, while others firmly believe it to be an elf. A daring group of individuals made an earnest attempt to approach or perhaps even pursue this enigmatic entity, but their efforts proved futile as it swiftly fled, leaving no trace behind. Since that encounter, its whereabouts and existence have remained a perplexing enigma, shrouded in uncertainty. The identity of this being remains an unsolved puzzle, baffling all who ponder upon its existence. Want to see something like X-Files? Watch this. The legend of the Jersey Devil has been told from generation to generation. It is said that one of Napoleon's brothers had a vision of the devil while he was in Japan. In the next year, 1909, approximately 1,000 reports came in from inhabitants of South Jersey who claimed to have seen something. There were about 1,000 persons in South Jersey who reported seeing something weird in 1909, and those reports were submitted. In the year 1909, a taxi driver was replacing a flat tire when he came upon a peculiar winged creature that was perched on his vehicle. In the 1960s, there was a $250,000 reward up for grabs for anybody who could bring in the elusive Jersey Devil. And now, this trail cam has captured what appears to be a winged monster prowling the night, which prompts the question, is this an example of confirmation bias? There was a sufficient amount of interest in this sighting to motivate an episode of the television show The X-Files, which aired in the 1990s. Moving forward, this clip is really haunting. You've seen a moose's fur fall off, but in this video, a deer's antlers come right off its head. Watch the video carefully because it shows how quickly things happened. The event was shot in the Canadian city of Ottawa, which is in the province of Ontario. As you can see, the deer had already lost one of its horns earlier this year, so he only had the right one left. He stood still at first, but when he shook his head, his last antler just fell to the ground. Because it happened so quickly, even the deer was scared and ran away when it heard his antlers hitting the ground. Deer usually lose their horns once a year, but they grow back quickly, especially after their testosterone levels have returned to normal. We have another horrifying video here. It's officially on YouTube as well. Here's the person behind the mask. A YouTube account called Homesteading Off the Grid posted a horrifying video. In the video, a scary-looking guy crawls on his hands and knees around midnight while wearing a scary mask. They put the movie online right away, and it quickly got a lot of attention from the public. The man in the video looks scary, and the people in it don't know why he's wandering around the forest at night. He was all by himself. Do you know why the man was all by himself in the thick, dark forest? Moving forward, Cassie Brown from West Virginia went through this. A pack of wolves killed a young deer and a trail camera caught it on camera. Cassie Brown set up a trail camera at a mine site. The camera caught a single coyote striking and biting a young deer. The second fox in the picture above must have heard the commotion and the fawn's desperate bleats and came over to join in. In the last shot, a third fox joins the fight and kills the fawn as soon as it falls. The second and third coyotes joined in 2 minutes after the first shot was taken. Ever seen a raccoon act strange? Then watch this. A raccoon was careful and interesting in the way it moved along a city fence on a windy morning. The raccoon acted strangely, as if to ask, "What is this?" Even though this squirrel was funny and cute, the infrared camera might have scared it. When the camera sees movement, it uses infrared lights to make the area bright enough to take a picture. Infrared is invisible to animals, so this probably won't bother them. But when the camera turns on, so do the infrared lights, which to a human eye in the dark look like soft red dots. Any other noise from a machine could scare or bother animals. The trail camera didn't hurt the squirrel, but it did stop it. The camera will move because of this. After all, they are always learning how to talk to us. Last but not least, a mother bear had to leave her cub on top of a tree when a group of dogs tried to attack. Someone on Instagram sent the video to the account for Nature is Metal. It shows a big cinnamon-colored black bear coming slowly down from a tree while her little cub sits on top. The dogs then run toward the bear, but it quickly climbs back up the tree. At the very least, this shows how fast bears can climb trees, which is why you should never try to get away from a bear by climbing a tree. Now that her cub is safe, this cinnamon black bear mother only needs to worry about herself when the coyotes come back. This little standoff went on for about 30 minutes, and the coyotes struck the mother several times before she had to leave her cub and find a safer place to be. That's all for the video today. We will be right back with more such videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching!